It's finally here! Hey guys, look what finally came in the mail. I'm so excited. It's literally been like over a month since I've ordered it and it's finally here. So we're gonna get into it. So make sure you stay near the end so I can tell you all my thoughts and if you should get this bag because I think it's gonna be worth the wait, okay? So a little backstory is I actually wanted to get a bag. I've been wanting to get one for like maybe like for the past like month or so, just because the one that I got from culinary school, it was like really like chipping off, and then like every time I would grab some stuff from like the small pocket, there'd be like these little like black flakes that come off, and it was just kind of annoying, and I didn't want to get that on my food obviously as I was cutting, so I was just like, hey, why don't we get like a new bag? And my coworker like just got one, and I was just like, oh my god, that is such a cool bag. So he found his on Etsy, so I kind of wanted to do the same, so I was kind of like in the market for one. Look how beautiful this bag is. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it!
I wanted, the only thing I really wanted was to definitely get a green one, which was actually kind of a little hard to find because like the company he got his from only made it in like browns, blacks, and I really wanted a signature green color because green is like my favorite color of all time. So the guy I actually ended up finding, his name is Alexander, and he actually owns a shop on Etsy called Link's Workshop, and they make a bunch of like really nice handmade like leather goods. He mostly specializes in knife bags, but he also got like passport holders, like little leather wallets, and even like kind of like a roll for like an artist palette, you know, for like brushes, pencils, and stuff like that. So even though I'm going to be talking about this bag in like a cook's perspective, just know that you can use this bag really for any tool set that, you know, kind of uses like handheld items kind of like in a straight formation. So let's get into this bag. Okay, before we get into the bag though, I actually really want to talk about the customization that you can have with your bag, because I got mine in green, which, you know, I love green, but you can also get it in black. You can get it in so black, chocolate, caramel, green, blueberry, and yeah, I think those are all the colors. But what's cool is like not only do you change, or you can choose the color of the body, you can also choose the straps. So that really gives you like a lot of different combinations. You could literally have like a green bag with like red stripes. Like, I don't know why you would, but you could, and that's important. Also, you can do like a custom like name on your bag, just so obviously like no one's trying to jack your bag, you know, like if you have your name on it, you can be like, that's my bag. My bag. What are you doing with that bag? But yeah, you can even add your own logo. So if you're someone that has a company or something like that, you can definitely like upload it. And then Alexander, he's really great and really accommodating with the customization features. So if you just like communicate that with him, like I'm sure he can make it happen. So the bag that I got is actually the 9-slot knife roll. They come in different like sizes. So if you have like a smaller knife tool or like a bigger one, like you can definitely like kind of see which one he has in store. This isn't like a whole industry, so you kind of have to like look around and see what he has for sale. If you find one that you like, just grab it, because like you don't know like when you're gonna see it again. And it's so cool to me, and that like you have such a unique item. You can get one honestly that's from a big company that like 200 other people have, but like to have something handmade like this is really cool, especially if you're someone that really likes make like a statement or like a brand out of like the type of cook that you are. So I would definitely look into that and see if that's something for you. So each slot can actually hold a knife up to 38 centimeters, and length and width, it's about 80 centimeters by 40 centimeters. And if you roll it with nothing inside of it, it's kind of like a diameter of 15 centimeters. And the weight of the bag, it doesn't feel too heavy. So if you're someone that travels a lot or has a long commute to work, it's not gonna feel like it's weighing you down, obviously, unless you have like just a bunch of like heavy knives or metal. But the bag itself is not that heavy. It still feels very durable. It does not feel cheap at all. It feels like it can really last you like 5 years, especially if you take really good care of it. I actually talked to the owner, and he said that over time, as it wears and tears and then you repolish it, it's actually gonna create like a really luxe, he calls it like a luxe patina look. I'm gonna show a picture of like a wallet that he showed me, like what that luxe patina is gonna look like. I really can't wait for it. So this bag closes with 2 belt loops on the side, and the actual like straps, they feel a little thin, but they don't feel like they're gonna break. The bag can also be held in one of two ways. You can either do it like in your hand with the handle strap, or you could actually use the strap that goes over your shoulder. Now, I'm the type of person that is usually like holding a bunch of things on my way to work. Like I have like a coffee in my hand or something like that, or I need to open doors, so I kind of need my hands free. So having a strap is a really like important feature to me. So when you open up the knife roll, there's actually another piece of leather that goes over your knives, and that's meant to really protect your knives from, you know, moving around and hitting each other, and also like kind of protects the bag from getting nicked from the knife. I would definitely try to do as much as you can to like keep the bag like in nice shape, so you obviously like don't want to cut it. The only thing is I normally use like clamshell style like knife guards, you know, the ones that close like that, because I feel like they hold my knives a little bit in place, but they're a little too bulky for a knife roll, so I just use the ones where like your knife like slides right in. Yeah, so that might be something you want to consider if you're someone that has a lot of knives with those like clamshell type guards and you have to switch them over. That's gonna be a big investment for you. That's something to like consider if you want to get a knife roll of this size. Another feature that I really like about this knife bag is that it has a little like zipper compartment where you can keep additional like small tools. Like I keep like my bench scraper, thermometer, my fish scaler in there, band-aids, stuff like that. My pens and my markers. I really like an extra compartment because, you know, you can't really fit everything in your knife bag, and sometimes it kind of feels like a waste to put like small items in there. And I love that it has a zipper pocket because that means like it's like super secure. One thing I will say though is that it does feel a little small, so you can't keep things that are like big and round in there just because like it'll be so hard to close your bag and it just takes up a lot of room. So I really recommend more like flatter items in that pocket. Another thing that is also like slightly inconvenient about the pocket, let's say it's the end of your shift and you need to get something real quick, you literally have to like do the entire bag in order for you like to get that one small thing. And with my old bag, it had an outside pocket, so it was just so much like more convenient in order for me to like just pick up a marker or like grab my notebook. So that's something you might want to consider. It's not a big waste of time. It's like 2 to 3 minutes to like really get something out and then put it back in. But if you're someone that's really on the go, that might be something you want to think about. In terms of maintenance with this bag, it's actually really not that hard to like maintain. The leather has been kind of like treated, so it's a little like resistant to like water and oil and stuff like that, but definitely don't try to like push it. It's definitely not meant to be like submerged or like just like have water lay on there. So if any spills happen on your bag, definitely just give it a quick wipe with like a soft cloth towel, maybe even add a little water if it's a little on the sticky side. But over time, I would highly recommend this product's called Blackrock Leather and Rich. I'll put a link in the description so you can go find it. Not sponsored, by the way. It's just what you should do. Yeah, so you just apply that with a soft cloth and then on the parts that need a little more wear and tear. And what's great about it is it's not gonna change the color or the hue of the leather. It's really meant to just like condition and protect. So as soon as you apply it on, you kind of really have to like let it soak in before you can use it again. I would highly recommend doing this on some sort of like deep cleaning day where you take all your tools out, you wipe it off, you know, you scrape off any scum, you're gonna apply that cream on and then just like let it soak and like rejuvenate your bag, and it's gonna look even better. Okay, so for my final thoughts on this bag, I definitely think you should get it. First off, great quality. Second, like the customization is like insane. And I love like supporting small businesses, so like the fact that I was able to do that while getting like an amazing bag is fantastic. I would definitely wouldn't recommend this if it's like your first knife bag, just because I feel like sometimes when you're starting out, you kind of just bring all of your tools to kind of see which ones are useful to you. This is great for maybe like your second bag where you really want to splurge on yourself, get something that you want to last for like the next like 5 to 10 years of your career. And you kind of like already know like which tools can get you through like 90% of your job. You know, you don't always have to like switch things in and out. Like, you know, like this knife and this tool and this spatula and these tongs are gonna get you through the day in, day out, and you won't really have to like mess with it that much. In terms of price point, this bag does come in at like $190, but I was able to get one on sale at $150. You do have to spend a little bit on the shipping. Remember guys, it's coming from freaking Ukraine across the sea, so keep that in mind, especially with like, you know, the postage and delivery during all these COVID times, so definitely keep that into account. Well, that's my review of this bag. Hope you guys enjoy it, and please like and subscribe and comment and let me know what you guys want to see for the next one. Yeah, that's it.